Lantern spends its entire first episode introducing you to Hal Jordan, the first human Green Lantern, the legend, the guy the whole mythology is built on. And then, in the last 60 seconds, it jumps forward 10 years and shows you his frozen corpse in the snow with a bullet hole in his forehead. That's the pilot. It builds a hero and then tells you he's already dead. I'm going to break down exactly what happens, the flashback scene that's actually the most important thing in the episode, and the structural trick the show is pulling that I don't think people are naming yet, plus the one real problem with it. I'm TV Addict, your friend who watches everything. Let's get into it. Chapter 1. What actually happens? Here's the setup. Hal Jordan, played by Chandler, is the veteran, space cop, power ring, granted by immortal blue beings called the Guardians of the Universe. And the Guardians have decided he needs a backup, John Stewart, played by Pierre. Hal is reluctant. That's the partnership. But this isn't a space show yet. It's a small-town crime show. John arrives in Rushville and finds Hal at a high school football field where there's been a mass shooting. The local sheriff, Kerry, does not want them there, and she especially doesn't want to hear Hal's theory that this has something to do with aliens. So the shape of the episode is two cosmic policemen doing a very grounded, very earthbound murder investigation in a town that resents them. Green Lantern as a southern gothic detective story. That's a genuinely bold swing, and tonally it works. And then the last minute happens. 2026, 10 years later. John, older, goateed, gets called out to identify a body. It's Hal, frozen, snow in his graying hair, a bullet hole in his forehead. But I'm telling you, the scene that's going to matter most isn't that one. It's 90 seconds in the 1990s. Chapter 2. The Apple Scene. The episode opens in 1996. A young John Stewart is watching a 60-minute interview with the Green Lantern. This is how he learns Hal Jordan exists, that there's a human out there with a ring. His father asks him a question. Is he going to tell him his real name? And John answers, Hal Jordan. Then his father takes him outside, puts an apple on his head, and shoots it off. That is the whole show in one scene, and is doing at least 3 things at once. It's William Tell, a father proving something by aiming a weapon at his own child. It's a boy being told, in the most physical way available, that the hero he just named himself after is not going to save him. And it's about naming, a kid choosing a white space cop as his identity, and a father immediately, violently correcting the record. Whatever this show is going to be about, inheritance, fear, who gets to be a hero, what a black kid in America is taught about protection. It put it all in the first 90 seconds and then didn't mention it again. That's confident writing. Watch that scene twice. Chapter 3. The structure nobody's naming. Here's the trick, and it's smarter than it looks. Most murder mysteries introduce a body and then ask who did it. Lanterns introduces a partnership and then shows you that one of them ends up as the body. You're not watching a whodunit. You're watching the 10 years that get Hal Jordan to that field in the snow, which changes how you watch everything. Every scene between Hal and John now has a countdown under it. Every person who resents them is a suspect in a murder that hasn't happened yet. The Rushville shooting isn't the case. It's the first domino. And the show gave itself 3 time periods to work in: 1996, now, and 2026. That's a structure built for a mystery that unfolds in both directions. You're solving forward and backward at the same time. It's the same move True Detective made, and Lanterns is very clearly reaching for that. 2 mismatched lawmen, a rural case that's bigger than it looks, split timelines, a dead man in the future. If it holds that up, this is going to be a real show, not a superhero show that happens to be good, an actual show. Chapter 4. The Pacing Problem. Now the honest part, because I don't think this pilot is flawless, the pacing is off. There's a long stretch in the middle where the episode is setting things up, establishing the town, the sheriff's hostility, the resentment, the dynamic between Hal and John, and it sits there. Individually, the scenes are fine. Cumulatively, it drags, and the ending exposes it. That final 60 seconds is so effective, so instantly gripping, that it makes you notice how long you waited for something to grab you. When the last minute is the best minute by that margin, the 20 before it were doing too little. This is a pattern I keep hitting this month, honestly. House of the Dragon, Ted Lasso, X-Men 97, now this. Prestige TV has gotten very comfortable with the good part is at the end. A pilot's job is to earn episode 2. This one earns it with a stinger rather than with the hour. That's a fixable problem. It's a pilot problem. Most shows have it, and everything structurally underneath it is strong. Conclusion. So, verdict on the Lantern's premiere. Good setup episode, genuinely full of mystery, with a pacing issue that keeps it from being great. The world is confident, the tonal swing works, Chandler and Pierre are well matched, and the last minute completely reframes everything you just watched. What's going to decide this show is whether it trusts its own structure. It has a dead hero, 3 timelines, and a small-town case that's secretly cosmic. That's a strong hand. It just needs to play it faster than it played this hour. I'm in. Cautiously, but I'm in. Tell me below, did the ending work on you, or did the middle lose you first? And what's your theory? Who kills Hal Jordan? I'm covering the whole season. I'm TV Addict. See you next time.
I'm in. Cautiously, but I'm in. Tell me below, did the ending work on you, or did the middle lose you first? And what's your theory? Who kills Hal Jordan? I'm covering the whole season. I'm TV Addict. See you next time.